So I congratulate you for actually clicking that link and joining this seeing this short presentation. I can assure you that by the end of this presentation you would be amazed at the things that you have learned and how it's going to actually impact your business or your e-commerce business if you sell anything online. You understand? So now this is not going to be too long. I want to make sure that it is as short as possible and concise, straight to the point, and hitting the nail on the head. All right, so we want to see common mistakes and challenges e-commerce entrepreneurs make and face, especially in Africa or in West Africa. So now let's dive in. All right, so why should you trust me? Actually, who am I? Who is this man at the back of this system, and that I'm just hearing his voice? And okay, so I'm Tolu Adesina, or Adesina Tolu Animi. Okay, my Instagram handle is the Rebel Commerce. You can check that out. Okay, so why should you trust me? Actually, let me just give some 3 points about myself and why I have experience on this field, and why you should hear what I'm about to show you today. Okay, I've worked as an e-commerce entrepreneur and I've been into the digital space for at least 2 years, so I actually know what this space entails, especially when it comes to selling physical products in Nigeria. Although I started with digital product, but along the line I also switched to physical products. So I do well with importing products, hot products, and selling in Nigeria. So I have a robust knowledge that you would gain from by watching this video. I'm well experienced rather with Facebook ads and strategy. I've been running ads since I started digital marketing, so I know what Facebook ads entails, and I've also followed the trends and the changes. If you're conversant with ads, you will know that it changes from time to time and you have to keep updated each time. So I am well experienced with Facebook ads and strategy, building sales funnels, and Google ads optimization, right? So sharply, I also worked with several e-commerce brands. So I've not only worked for myself, I've also worked with brands and consulting firms, and in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. So I have the I can say that I have what it takes to actually dish out some information based on my own research and experience and the things I've found out in this industry so far. All right, so let's move on. To common mistakes that and challenges that e-commerce entrepreneurs make and face, and let's see ways to solve them and get more sales and get more revenue and get more cash rolling in. All right, so are you ready? Let's shoot. So if you are selling anything online, there is what is called the sales process. All right, so the sales process is just the ladder through which you make sales online, and you may not know this if you're new to selling online, but then this applies to every business online. All right, so you have to get a traffic source. In the traffic source, you have to define your audience. Among the audience, you have to define your leads. You have to extract your leads, and among your leads is how you make sales, right? So this is just a basic sales process that what I'm about to share with you today will be resting on, or will be resting on. All right, so let's move on. All right. So now, some of the challenges that e-commerce entrepreneurs face, or and some of the mistakes that they actually make, that cause those challenges are: number one is boring ad creative. Anybody try to sell online, the number one goal you should get right is your attention. You must be able to get the attention of the people you want to advertise to online. If you cannot do that, you cannot make sales. So that is just it. The attention level is at the traffic stage of your e-commerce, or your sales process. If you use a boring ad creative, and ad creative are your videos and your pictures, and your the headline you use, and the short ad copy you write on Facebook when you want to run ads and the like. So if it's so boring, you're going to lose a lot of money. You're going to waste a lot of money on ads. So the number one mistake you should try to avoid, or the number one thing you should try to achieve, is you should try to make your ad creative as attention calling as possible. Make your ad call attention, and that is how you would be able to drive your CTR. CTR is your click-through rate. You can drive your CTR higher than 2.0. So when your CTR is reading between 0 to 1.9%, it's showing that your clicks are low. So CTR is just how many people are clicking your link relative to how many people are seeing your advert. I won't say stay so much on this. If you want to get more, there is a course I've created for you, and I'm going to go more in details inside the course. Let's move on. Number two is poor copywriting skills. Oh my God, I see a lot of ads online and with so poor copywriting skills, and it's so bad because sometimes I feel for the people running the ads, because they're going to be wasting a lot of money. You have to develop a copywriting skill to be successful online, no matter who you are. In fact, you don't need to be a copywriter to learn copywriting. You don't need to have to be a copywriter, or you don't need to want to be a copywriter before you learn copywriting, because anything you write for the purpose of selling online is a copy. So you have to develop that skill to sell online. And what I see most people do is they just say buy. Anything, buy. Come on, buy this. Buy this and get 20% off. Buy this and get. Instead of using informative selling. Informative selling is you selling through giving out information that will benefit your audience. You understand? That is how to sell well online. If you want to sell, make sure that your whatever you want to sell, the people you want to sell to, make sure that you inform them before trying to sell to them. Oh my God, I have a lot of things to say about this, but because of time, I don't want to make this video so long, and you will get more of it in the full course. Let's move on. Number three is always running ads to the DM. Oh, this can be so frustrating and time consuming. When you run ads to your DM, you are sending a lot of dirty audience to your DM, and at the end of the day, you are going to, in fact, you will get 50 messages in a day and make just maybe one sale, or even 0 sales. They will ask for price, and they will never buy, because your audience is too dirty. You need to sieve out your clean audience from your dirty audience. Like I said, I don't want to make this video too long, but I hope you're getting this. You can write this down. You can take a jotter, avoid distractions, and write some of these things down and implement them in your next ads. Alright, the simple solution to this is creating a sales page. Whenever you want to run ads and you don't want to get dirty audience to your DM, you simply you don't want to get dirty audience, yes. You simply create a sales page. This sales page automatically sieves out your audience to only fish out the serious ones that are ready to buy your product or your service. You understand? So, but let me show you some challenges that e-commerce entrepreneurs have whenever they want to try to, whenever this sales page matter comes up. And number one is WordPress is too technical to learn. Yes, I accept. WordPress can be too technical to learn. If you want to create a sales page, you need a website. But wait, I have good news for you, because you can create a website even without you learning WordPress. You can create a sales page that you can use to sell your product without you having to go through buying your domain, through getting your hosting, through doing all those stress. You can create a sales page, and I'll be showing you some of them at the end of this video. Alright, so number two is I'll get back to you syndrome. It's a challenge. And like I said, the solution to this is creating a simple sales page for your product. Create a simple sales page. With your sales page, anyone who cannot go through your sales page to read your content is not ready to buy your product. So sending you a message and replying them is just a waste of your time. I've tested this over and over again, and sales page sells far better than you having to run out to your DM and wasting your time. Now, the other challenge is the financial capacity to hire a web developer, a copywriter. Like I said, if you follow this course, you would not have issue with your copywriting again. I would solve that for you, because I'll be teaching you how to effectively write good sales copies to make good sales online. And then you don't need a web developer, because the method I'm about to show you of how to create a sales page without you having to learn WordPress and the likes does not need any web developer. All what you just need is to know how to operate your system. Drag and drop feature, that's all. And you would create your sales page under 2 to 3 hours. Now, the next thing is how to craft a good sales copy for your e-commerce product. I'll just be sharing 2 tips from this because the full video course is available, and I'll be telling you how to get that. Now, number one is start with a compelling headline. Your headline is like one of the things that will determine your CTR. If you remember, I talked about CTR at the start of this video. I talked about CTR. CTR is your click-through rate. So if your click-through rate can go higher, you can get more orders, more sales online. Now, one of the things that determines your CTR is your headline. Is your headline captivating? Look at 2 examples that I give. One is boring and one is more interesting. Buy this back pain product, 20,000 naira with free delivery, and 5 proven steps to overcome back pain in 6 days. Which advert do you think will get more clicks? Of course, the second one. It will get more clicks because it is an informative marketing. It is an informative selling. You want to inform them through 5 ways to overcome back pain, and you are telling them that in 6 days, which is a benefit, they're going to get this so result. It is far different, and it will get more result than you just writing buy this product, this is so amount, and free delivery. I'll explain more in the full course, and I want you to get that full course and change the story of your selling online. Number 2 is open with an interesting and intriguing statement, or with a GIF. You probably have not heard this before, but GIFs work like magic. GIF will show how your product is used in split seconds, and it can pass a lot of message in split seconds, because the attention span of people online is so short. So all you want to do is pass your message in the shortest time with the greatest effectiveness. Alright, so your opening statement should bring curiosity, should show emotion, and you can show statistics. I would have loved to show you practically how to do this, but it's in the full course, and I want you to get that full course. And if you get that focus, you'll be able to change your story of selling online. I won't be able to go through all these details here because of my time, and I don't want this video to be too long. You can see, so I won't be able to go through this. Some formulas you can use, some of the opening statements you can use, some of the problem and unique solution you should put, the call to action, how to create your offer, and the likes. Understand? Now, if you want to get this focus that will show you how to create a full sales page without you having to go through the stress of having a website or creating a domain name or hosting. This course is for you if you want to sell e-commerce product or a digital product, but you are stuck because WordPress is too technical for you. You cannot go through the stress of learning WordPress, right? You are the right place. You can use MailChimp. You can use this course because I will show you how to create a sales page using MailChimp without you having to learn all those things. A highly converting sales page. Alright. Number 2 is you are tired of replying DMs. I've said that before. With this sales page, I'm about to show you how to create. You are going to be able to reply. You're going to be able to get your orders with notifications in your mail without you having to reply any DM whatsoever. You can get 50 orders in just 3 days without you replying any DM. Why? Because you have done your due diligence to sieve out your sweet audience. Number 3 is you want to understand how people will make millions by selling simple e-commerce products without stressing over replying DMs. I've said this again and again. DMs ads do not really convert like using a sales page. You don't want to keep paying for hosting and your domain name every year, every month, because you don't even have the technical skills to build a website. If you're going to go through the domain name route and the likes, you have to understand how to build a website. But if you don't want to do that, you can get this simple course, and it's going to help you achieve all of that. You don't have the financial capacity to hire a web developer. I've said that before. Or you want to sharpen your copywriting skills to 10x your sales online or your ad spend. You need this course because this course will show you. I walked you through how to actually create a good sales copy, how to craft good sales copy online, to get more sales. You understand? Now this course is also for you if you don't want to if you want to run ads, but on your social media page you don't want to use some words because they are banned or they are restricted or they can affect your account. If you are not new to running ads online, you would know that there are some ads you cannot run online to your DM or on your page without using a website because of some words. All right. So, and if you need to generate large sales for your odd product with lesser stress, you need this course. All right. In this course, these are some of the testimonials that I've gotten from this course. This one says thanks a lot, coach, for an amazing one-on-one coaching. I also do one-to-one coaching. So this guy is saying going digital learning with you has been amazing. This customer, this client rather, is one of my followers on Instagram. His name is Mr. Ifan. Yeah. And he sent me this review, and I was so happy with the review. So I had to screenshot it and use it to show people that what I teach works. You understand? This one is a comment on my social media. You can check out my social media platform, the Rebel Commerce. This one says this lady has bought one of my course and she has access to me. So she actually wrote this. Yes, so this is someone else who watched my who follows me on Instagram and who got my course, and she sent me a message on Instagram after she had created a landing page, and she says, "Good morning, sir. Thank you for your well explained video, sir. I have been able to create my first landing page." So I have lots of testimonials. This is another one. who had been chatting me on WhatsApp because she got my course and she needed to ask some questions, and then at the end of the day she also enrolled for my one-on-one class in the long run, and at the end of the day she gave a review of my classes and her experience with me as a coach. You are a brilliant teacher, but what stood out for me was how patient you were, taking me through the classes we held. With your help, I was able to launch my own ad, and so I have countless testimonials, and I want you to actually get this course to create your first landing page or your sales page. Even if you have been creating your pages with WordPress, this is simpler and faster. Or if you've been running ads to your DM and you actually need to create a funnel to sieve out people who are not interested in your offer from messaging you or reaching out to you, this is an effective way. So this course would increase your order rates. If you want to make sales, if you want to really make money through e-commerce or selling a product online, you actually need this course. You do not need to learn how to use WordPress, hosting, domain, how to get them, how to install WordPress or Tribe Architect or Elementor, or how to use all the plugins for web design. You don't need to hire a web developer. All you need is this course on how to use MailChimp to design a full sales page that can get you whatever you want as you sell your products. You understand? No selling fees, no subscription fees, just one off. And I cannot begin to explain to you the advantages of getting this course. You know how much you can make from just creating a sales page and running ads to your sales page. Under 2-3 hours your sales page is on, and you know how much you can get. As a matter of fact, I've made $500,000 for some clients. I've made over $1 million in between 1-2 months for some clients, just because I used sales page to sell their product, even digital products, not even physical now. So there is a whole world of limitless opportunities that you would get when you actually design your sales page and sell with it, instead of using your DMs or try to sell organically. So I expect you in the course. I expect to see you in the full course now. So see you in the full course.